My name is Phyllis Nash. I'm your Chief Sales Officer here in Wakanda, one of the four co-founders. Always excited about being here to welcome you on the Diamond Factory. And for those that don't know, why is it called the Diamond Factory? Well, that is our highest rank in Wakanda. And so we want to get everybody that comes in Wakanda is a diamond at heart. So we want to encourage you, bring positivity, starting your day off, getting you off to the greatest possible start that you can have. And so that's why we developed the Diamond Factory. So Tuesday through Fridays, we're here. And on Monday mornings, you get to see and hear from the CEO, our visionary, Melissa Boston. So now that I've given you the lineup, I have some special guests on the line this morning. You know, Dr. Pat is usually here, but she is in Senate meetings all week this week. You know, she's down there fighting for TJ's, on behalf of TJ and other people that experience the same tragedy as TJ and all of us and all of their families. You know, the passing the law on fentanyl. Fentanyl is a drug that they're lacing cocaine and marijuana with at times, and it can cause a person to lose their life instantly. And because people see it happening, they won't even call. And that's what happened in TJ's case. The guy actually saw him stumbling from his car and actually saw him, but was afraid to call the police in case that he would be indicted. So we don't want anybody else to suffer because we're still suffering that loss. So cheer and pray Dr. Pat gets that law passed, but we're pretty certain it did. I heard her speak and I'm like, oh my God, she moved mountains. So with that said, let me just bring on it. And let me remind you guys that our tickets are on sale for our conference. If you've never been to a conference at Wakanda, guys, this is $1,000 to $1,500 of content any day. And you can simply go in your back office and get those tickets for what? $49 or $79. Don't quote me, but surely not $1,000 to $1,500. So please, and if you are having a guest or a prospect that's on the fence, once they've seen the our conference, they will definitely want to be part of Wakanda. So do yourself a favor, do your business a favor, get as many people on and virtually. They have no excuse, you have no excuse. Virtually, you can get them on. And so I want to bring up two special ladies. One, everybody knows, she is our beloved Dr. Roz, DJ Roz, Trainer Roz. I mean, she wears so many hats here at Wakanda. Emerald Roz, that means she and her team have done over $50,000 in a calendar month. And I just truly, from my heart, love this woman because she exemplifies servant leader. And so she is, and her team are one of the two finalists in the March Madness contest. And she is also the captain of that team, Diamonds in the Making. And so I'm also going to introduce and bring up to some that may not know a newcomer, so to speak. But this woman is kicking butt all over, guys. Do you know that she has done over $10,000 in CV? That's right, you heard me, in sales, guys. She has done that with customers, not having people come into her business, buying crown jewels and 50% packs. This is all customers. To me, this is just knockout phenomenal. And see, this is something that each and every one of us can do. I went back and looked at her numbers. She wasn't bringing people in that was spending $200, $300, $500. Her customers were spending $125, $189, and she did that to the tune of $10,000. Now, I think she is a representative from the Blessed Branches, which Bernadine Kirkland is the captain, but Bernadine is on a cruise. Look at the lifestyle we live. She went and did her contest, finished it on Sunday night, and got on that cruise and left. And now she's awaiting to hear who's winning that contest this Sunday night. And so without further ado, I want Dr. Roz to unmute yourself And I'm going to find Frida. Where's Frida? Frida, unmute yourself if you can. I saw you when, because we got to hear from you, Frida. Dr. Roz, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, let me find Frida. Frida, where are you? Unmute your line if you can. Her number, nobody can see this but me. I'm getting ready. Oh, there she is, I think. Frida, is that you? Are you unmuted?
I should be.
That's
Can
it.
you hear?
Okay, you are. Okay,
Great.
ladies. Well, I want Frida. Why don't you go first? We'll let the new person go first. Why don't you just share with us what and how you work your business?
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and what an honor to, just ask to be to speak right now, especially with Dr. Roz. So one of the things I want to say is what I did was one of the main things I did would be to listen to the calls and get those pearls of wisdoms from Dr. Roz, Coach Dan, um, Minister Mooney, Kathy Weathersby, Melissa Boston. So just I would just listen, and they have so much to offer us. So it's just a wealth of information that is priceless. It really is, and that's what kind of really catapulted me into just I love and the warmth and love behind it, and it's they're really like family, like, okay, we can do this and we're in it together. So with that, and then my team, Les Branches, what we would do is we're on Telegram, and they really just gave that support. We supported each other, and it was just constant, and let's go, we can do this, and we did it. So in terms of the business, I think once I started getting positive feedback from, I use the product, but it's like, well, am I just saying it's good because I'm selling it? No. Once I got that positive feedback, people call me, hey, you know what? I tried the cream, I need it. I need this, the gummies, I want it. So I was like, okay, I got something good here. This is gold. Let me go for it. And I work in human services, dealing with people, and I've been in this one job for 30 years. So I know some folks, and the folks, they trust me, and I just talked and spoke about it, and did some of the things that I heard that how to handle it, do the business, and just kept at it, and worked it. And people are really enjoying the product. And I just wanted it to get out there, and then maybe they'll talk to a friend, and it just goes on and on. But people really love the product. They love me, and that's a wonderful thing. And it just worked. And I think too, I said I didn't know that I was so competitive, but once that second week when Mr. Mooney, he said, I sprint. You see me sprinting past you. I said, oh, it's on now. So it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun to be in that competition. And, there's a prize at the end, so that makes it even better. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else.
Awesome, Frida. And guess what? I want everybody to hear that she knows a lot of people. She works with people. All of you work with people. She didn't say she went out and found people. She let the people that she already knew about her product. And sampling is always key, to get something out there and to get feedback on people that like it. That's everything. And so that creates sales. And for Frida, they created sales of over $10,000 in one calendar month, guys. Just going out there telling people. And you heard what she said? We got a good product. You all know we got a good product. Nobody has anything to lose because it's 100% money back guaranteed, bottom of the jar. Now you can't lose with that. So I hope you guys hear that. And we still don't know who the winners are, but Frida, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we will see you on Sunday night to announce the winners of the whole contest.
Very excited.
Yes. And so now I'm going to Dr. Roz. So we're leaving New York and we're going to Texas, Houston, Texas, as a matter of fact. And Dr. Roz, I just found out I'll be back there at the end of May. So we're going to do us some scam parties for sure. So, Dr. Roz, would you come up and talk about what this March Madness has done for you? And I've seen the leadership in you, Dr. Roz, emerge even more. So take it away.
Thank you, Phyllis. And listen, Frida, let me tell you, girl, we are so proud of you, and you have inspired all of us, no matter how long we've been here in the business. But it got started, Phyllis, in a strange way, because when we did the March Madness, I had already decided to be a part. Okay, so that was number one. I wasn't going to not enter the contest, but I actually didn't have enough people to enter the contest. And because you can have a team, but that doesn't mean everybody's working, and you can't make a decision based on who's not working. So we were able to piece it together, actually. And that's why I'm grateful for Crystal and hers and Mom Mitchell and those that came with her. And we put a team together, and it started with having the mindset just to do it. And so then we just went after. We did ours on Messenger, and we encouraged each other through Messenger every day. Some were posting different things to keep your mind focused. And it was all about the daily mode of operation. It was about, what are we going to do today? See, so because we weren't focusing just on the finish line. But one of the good things, Phyllis, about you not being able to get those numbers together is it made us operate in the blind.
And
it was like having blind faith. I mean, a whole week had passed and you don't even know if you've won, but you still got to keep working. So that was a beautiful thing. It developed a whole nother mindset, because let's be real. If you had already been eliminated, you probably would have slowed down.
That's right.
You kept working and said, don't worry about it. I would tell the team, don't worry about it. Just keep working. Don't even just act like you've already made it. And that's what we did. We acted like we were already in the next round, not even knowing if you're in the next round, but it kept you continuing to function. And then as the weeks were closing, as the week had been closing, I kept saying down to the final second, don't quit until 12:01 Sunday night. Because here's the thing, you don't know. See, so many things are not in your control, and you didn't know who you're going to talk to. But for me, one of the things that I really did different is because, COVID has kind of lifted up a little bit, and I'm a work from home kind of person, but I left my house. I left the house. And because of the Flat Belly Lifestyle program that we've been going through, and we had gone through the 21-day cleanse, I got in front of folks. I went to folks' office. I made appointment with people. Look, I'm coming to you. And, some of that was not a group. It was one-on-one. I went to people's jobs and sat in front of them because, I done told them already. I done sent pictures. I done posted, but they just looked at it. But when they looked at me in my face, I had people who would said, yeah, I'm going to do it. But when I got in front of them across from their desk, and all of a sudden they signed up. So my focus was on the Flat Belly phase 3. And so people started just getting the phase 3, and I started getting a lot of new customers, but it was because I had to leave my comfort zone and just get in their face and go to them. And then the other thing was, just because we were doing it, all of a sudden I was getting unexpected phone calls. It's kind of like what Dr. Pat talked about having that energy. It was creating things that like I say, it's like the Bible said, cast your bread on many waters. You don't know which one's going to come up. I was getting unexpected phone calls that I wasn't even expecting. I had a man that is my customer in Chicago who I sent him to get his scan. There was no way I thought he was going to get the phase 3, because he always stresses me out about spending the money he needs to spend just to get a bottle of cream that's helping him. He always stresses me out. But when he had that scan, he called me and said, I want that phase 3. I'm like, okay. But I realized, there's a bigger force working in our behalf. And the universe starts to agree with you because you are focusing on just moving forward. And when you move forward and don't just sit still, some things just begin to come to you, like the Bible says, blessings overtake you. Some things just start happening because you're in that mindset. And so that's how it happened for me, Phyllis.
Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I can't wait to Sunday night so we can announce the winners. But guess what? Each and every one of you are the biggest winners in my mind. Everybody that participated, went for it, did what they needed to do, because all of you are winners just because you undertook the challenge. So can't wait to Sunday night, and we'll be there to announce it. With that being said, guys, we are going to see you back here tomorrow morning. Go out and have a what kind of day. Bye now. Thank you, Frida. Thank you, Dr. Ron.